It's been 12 years since any work was last done in Morrisons' most successful store. Now over £6 million is being spent on a refurbishment programme which will see the shop's footprint expand to make room for more new produce.
It's something we've been planning for about 4 years. The company's put us on its programme to be refurbished. It's been 4 years in the planning, but the finances are there now to do it, and it's a lot of money to actually refurbish the store, but that's what decision we're taking now. We're changing everything in the store. I think every piece of refrigeration, every shelf, every piece of advertising is going to be changing. We're going to be bringing in new departments, and all of the existing departments will be brought up to new store standards.
Planning has been ongoing for several years, and considerable research has gone into finding out what customers really want from their shopping experience.
We look at what a Morrisons store would be like in the UK, and then we sat down with customers. We had listening groups with elderly customers, with young families, to see what they wanted out of their Gibraltar store. We also sat down with staff to see what they wanted. And then we've adapted the Morrisons in the UK type store to what we want here in Gibraltar. People wanted better availability, they wanted more range, and so we're bringing that into this. And it's always nice to have a nice shiny store as well, which it's going to be. So for the availability side, we're going to be extending the size of the shelves on the grocery, and there will be a lot more of the shelves as well. So hopefully we'll be able to stay in stock for a lot longer than we could in the past.
Produce in the store will be completely reorganised, and there'll be lots of new additions too, such as a pizza counter, a salad bar and deli, as well as a cake shop. There'll also be a new health and well-being section and more in the free from range. But despite all this, Morrisons is hoping for minimum disruption.
We've made the decision not to close the store at any point. There will be disruption because we're going to keep open at all times. What we've done so far is condense some aisles down to make space so that we can build new fridges, and then we're just going to keep on moving into the space that we create as we go around.
The investment in the local Morrisons store is perhaps surprising, given that it comes during much Brexit uncertainty. So is this a sign of confidence in Gibraltar?
I think it's a really good thing. I'm really glad that the company is investing money at times of uncertainty like this. It's showing the commitment to Gibraltar, which we've always had.
There will be some concern, though, that if there is a no-deal Brexit, that customers might come here and find some shelves empty after the 31st of October. What sort of preparations have you done to prevent that from happening?
We've been working behind the scenes for a long time on the possibility of a no-deal Brexit. We've been working closely with the Government of Gibraltar, with the Foreign Office and with DEFRA in the UK to make sure that we've got all the paperwork in place to bring all the goods across. And we've also looked at the route that we've got to bring the goods down on, and we've got that in place as well. So we're hopeful that there won't be any issues with availability when we get to the no-deal Brexit.
Environmental concerns have been taken into account, with a greater choice of loose fruit and vegetables to avoid the need for plastic packaging. And the new fridges will all have doors. And if you're in a hurry, you'll be able to use self-scanning tills. But that's not all. More car parking spaces will be fitted with canapes, and trolleys will be protected by a locking system, meaning you can't take them away with you. All this at no extra cost to the consumer. In fact, Morrisons say there'll be more UK prices than ever before.